everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra Aneno and this is #everythingmama. If you're watching me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you with me. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the content that I share on this channel. Today, #everythingmama is so happy to have you with me. Go ahead, that is right. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the content that I share on this channel. Today, #everythingmama is taking to the streets. Don't go anywhere. That is right. But to random people on the street. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra Aneno and this is #everythingmama. Today we are taking everythingmama to the street. I'm walking around asking random people questions because I want to see what is on their heart. I want to pick their minds. In fact, help me welcome my first victim. You know, when so funa. Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christian. I'm 16 years old. I'm a student in Goodman High School.
Very nice, Christian. So, do you know why you're here today?
Yeah.
Why are you here today?
Because I've come to...
I'm going to ask you some questions, right?
She's going to ask me some questions.
Yes. So, question number 1. You guys very well know that we are covering the series Never Known the Love of a Father, which is helping us to understand the universal dilemma of children who grow up in homes without fathers. So, Christian, do you have a daddy? Do you have a father?
Yes.
That's very good. How does having a father, how does having a daddy make you feel?
It makes me feel... Personally, it makes me feel good because I know my parents are there. He's always there for me.
That's really nice. So now that you have a father, I want to pick your mind on what you think the roles and responsibilities of a father are. What is a daddy supposed to do for his children?
Me personally, a dad is supposed to take care of his children. He's always there for them. He buys food in the home, he takes care of everyone in the home, doesn't segregate.
So he loves, he cares. Do you think a father is supposed to teach and guide?
Yes.
Does your father correct you when you do bad manners? That is like Christian.
Yeah, he does.
Very, very good. So the other thing that I wanted to ask is whether you have some close friends in your circles who you know have no fathers.
Yeah.
You do. Have you been able to interact with them?
Yeah.
How do you think, from your perspective, how do you think them not having a father affects them?
It really affects them because they feel they're not part of a real family. Because the real family there should be a dad. So it really touches them.
Okay, so if you didn't have a dad, how do you think that would play out? You being a child, what do you think your dad teaches you as a boy? Because you have a sister called Faith, but that relationship is different. I'm talking about your father to you as a boy who is turning into a man. What do you think your father is supposed to do?
He's supposed to correct us. You know, as we boys grow, we tend to form groups, such stuff. So they tend to try and correct us to not do some stuff.
Thank you very much. What message, actually no. Now that you told me what your dad is supposed to do, you have a dad who is present in your life. What kind of father will you be when you become a father in the future?
I'll be a father who understands a child. Because most dads nowadays, they don't really understand the children.
Okay, that's very nice. Is there anything else you want to add? No. Okay, thank you. Bye. We are back today with our second interview. Without spoiling, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Mubiru.
Hey, hi.
I'm Sylvia Mubiru.
Sylvia
Namugani.
Namugani banange nyakulumbe no. So anyway, Sylvia, thank you so much for being here with us. You're here today to help us answer some questions. We're covering the series, Never Known the Love of a Father, which is basically trying to understand children that grow up in a fatherless home, the effects that they suffer, what we can do now to ensure that the children who come before us have a better upbringing. So Sylvia, do you have parents in your life?
Yes, I have that.
Or both parents?
Both.
Have they been active and present in your life?
I would say they've been, and I would say they've not been. I grew up in a family where they were not there. I grew up with my grandma, and basically, I think the problem was they gave birth to a child when they were young, and they split, so they had to take me to my grandmother's home. But basically, the first time I met my dad, he had come for burial, but I didn't know how he looked like, so I had to imagine. So when they came and told me, "Good dad," I said, "I looked at him." It was a good feeling to know that I had a dad and I was my dad.
Okay. So, growing up, what did you think a father is supposed to do for his children? Like the roles of a father.
Basically, the things I missed are the things I expected a child to do.
What did you miss out on?
I missed out on a bit of protection and basically, you know what happened before, and I told you about, like, you see there are things that you miss out and then you start to see them in other things.
Because I also grew up fatherless.
So, growing up without a father, I wanted a man figure in my life.
Yes.
It
And
was-
you look for him, by the way, you look, I don't know, you look for that approval,
Yeah.
that affection.
Yeah, I look for him from other people. But the one thing I know about my dad, for him, if he pays school fees, it is finished.
Like if he pays school fees, he
Yeah,
has
that is
finished.
the rule of a father. But basically, there were so many things I missed. I missed the love. Man, you watch a movie and you see a dad in a life of a
I
child.
know, and
2 hours
why
and it's
don't
18
I
and you're like,
have that?
and you miss out on it. But I missed the love. I missed the guidance. I missed a lot of things. And I don't know if I can get them, but anyway, it is.
Yes, it does. So the other thing that I wanted to ask is those effects that you're talking about. Okay, me personally, as a teenager, I was asking you because Sylvia has known me for like so long. We've gone to the same church for forever. So I was asking her, knowing or seeing me at 16 and 17, would you have ever imagined that I was suffering with low self-esteem, confidence issues, insecurity in my body, you get, wanting to have someone, a male figure, to affirm me, to approve me, to tell me that I am beautiful, or to tell me that I am loved? Those are things that I would have wanted to hear from my father, but he wasn't around and I didn't have a male figure in my life at that time. So do you think that some of those effects we carry with us into adulthood? Like you're 30, but you're still struggling with low self-esteem, you're still struggling with seeking out for affection and approval.
Yeah, basically, if you don't receive something, you will struggle to find it in another way. And it affects when you talk about low self-esteem. I was that date, but basically, we know how to mask it up. No one will do that. But basically, there's a longing inside of you that is calling out for something. Someone to tell you you're beautiful.
Yeah.
But the effects would be, even when I grew up, basically someone told me that I have, they say, okay, basically they say that they really found out that I didn't grow up with a parent because I had the qualities I wanted in a man, and it would show that
Those qualities.
so he was like, once you want this, you want this, what happened? And did you even grow up with a father? And I'm like, no. He's like, okay,
now I
understand.
understand.
I did so many studies about the perfect man than the perfect woman because I didn't get the perfect man at the beginning. And sometimes you end up wanting to fight in a relationship. You want a dead boyfriend.
Yes.
Because you didn't get it. So any guy that comes in, you want to get maybe at least a quality to this stuff. Which is not possible.
Which is
someone
not
is not your
possible.
father.
Yeah.
It's not your father. How would they be?
boyfriend that I forget that thing.
God
God forbid. But like guys, there you've had it. You get Sylvia has had a father who is alive, who is present, but she still missed out on those things. So Sylvia, is there anything else you want to tell me about you?
As we end, just to let them know, if you never grew up with a father, there's still hope for you. There's so many other things that you can place in your life that will really give you purpose. For example, if you accept Jesus, it becomes different because you get a perfect father.
Yeah,
who will
father.
I know he will, but anyway, I believe he will cover up all those gaps that are in your life. You just have to basically like surrender your life to him. I wouldn't say that right now I am like that Sylvia of 2014, but right now it's different because I know I have a good father and he's there. And I'm still praying for my dad and I love him.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another segment of the street version of Everything Mama. Today I have with me our third guest.
Hello, my name is Eric Nasasira and I'm Ugandan.
He is very much Ugandan. Don't let his face confuse you. He's not from there. Wow, I know. So Eric, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes, I think I do. I'm here to talk about a generation that has grown up fatherless. Yeah.
And you're the perfect person for it. In fact,
I think I am.
yes. Why do you think you're perfect for it?
I grew up without a father. It wasn't a choice. It wasn't a choice. My mom told me he died when I was 1 year old. I think I just made 1 year, a few months into my first year. And that's when he died. And, so I grew up seeing my mom.
We share that in common. My dad also passed away when I was about 3 years old, so I also grew up with the concept of a single mother. Yes. So how did this affect you growing up without a father?
I think as men, we look up to other men. So because I didn't grow up with a father in my life, it was hard to make particular decisions. Because at some point I would pull out because I was scared of how will it come out, and yet if I had really like a father figure in my life who would really take that risk, I think I would be able to take that risk.
To teach you and tell you this is what you need to do this at this time, all those things. Now, because you're a man, I'm a woman, I grew up without a dad, you grew up without a dad. Do you think that the effects suffered by boys stroke men are the same as the effects suffered by girls stroke women?
No. Because men, what we get some things from our moms, now like affirmation. For me, I grew up, my mom would affirm me.
Yes.
Like, even if I don't feel smart, she would say, you're smart, you're smart. So I grew up in my head knowing, like I don't need to someone to tell me I'm smart. I'm smart.
Yes.
I'm smart. So, but now the girls, it's a different thing.
Exactly, because me in my teenage years I was looking for that affirmation and for that approval and for that acceptance. The other important question that I think I would ask is, you grew up without a dad, you hope to be a father one day, right? How has growing up without a father affected how you will relate with your children in the future? Like what kind of father do you want to be?
I want to be there for my children. I really want to be there. And I pray I will be there for my children. I want my because I grew up with a life and it was hard for me to make decisions. I want my boys, in case I have boys.
And girls,
for the boys, I want it like it will be easy for them. They will know we have a man to look up. Because men look up to fellow men.
that is true.
We look up to fellow men. So the strength of another man pushes
Yes.
you. So you want to look at this man way motivation.
Yes.
So So if you're not inspired by that man, so I want to be there for you. Then the girl, I'll buy a gun.
You'll buy a gun. Follow us a gun, your solution.
But I'm kidding. I won't buy a gun. For the girls, I want to be my family.
Yes.
I want them to know that you don't have to look for anything from a man. It starts with you.
You want to be the example of that man.
Yes. I want to be the example of that man, so that when they meet the other man, they will not have.
They're like, I won't settle for less because daddy already loves me. I won't settle for less because daddy already respects me. Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Growing up fatherless is not a crime. You can change your life. But one thing I really thank God for is salvation. I became born again with time, and I was able to learn. As I went through discipleship, I realized I can become a better man. I don't have to be influenced by bad company. I can become a better man to my children, to my wife.
So the point here is that yes, there are children who are grown up fatherless. He did, I did, but growing up fatherless doesn't have to define who you are. It doesn't have to become who you are. You can make better decisions than your parents did. We can make better parents than our parents did. Right? Hey, thank you so much. So because this topic is very wide, just like the topic covered, right? Living a purpose-driven life, I wanted to throw the ball back into your courts, which begs our question of the day as this. What area do you think I have not covered and would be nice to have in order for us to have a fuller understanding of the series that we are covering, Never Known the Love of a Father? Go ahead, let me know in the comment section. As we come to the end of this video and the end of this series, allow me to give out a very, very big thank you to all the new subscribers to the platform, for all the new people giving me feedback, sharing and liking the content. I also want to specifically thank our guests today, my street people. A big shout out to Christian, to Sylvia, to Eric. Thank you so much for taking time to be a part of this project. Yes, next week I'm excited because I'm covering a fun and new topic you do not want to miss out. Once again, if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the lovely and fun beneficial content that I share on this channel. Otherwise, from me to you, much love, blessings, bye.